Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Canadian Money Talk. I received a request to show my roughly $5.7 million portfolio. I know documenting the 0 to 100K is popular on social media these days, but for me, that would be in the late 1990s, so I'll show you what I have today. It's also available on CanadianMoneyTalk.ca. My portfolio is mostly non-registered cash accounts with a little in RRSPs and TFSA. Everything else is taxable, so I am very tax aware. I have about half of my portfolio in single stock Canadian dividend payers, which are tax efficient. Depending on the province, capital gains begin to get taxed less than Canadian eligible dividends past about 120,000 in total income. This is what I live off of. In 2024, I had about 159,000 of dividends of all kind, but a large majority being Canadian eligible dividends. About 10% of my portfolio is US single stocks held for growth and capital gains. About 25% of my portfolio is mutual funds and ETFs investing outside of US and Canada. Research is harder on companies outside of US and Canada, so I use passive ETFs or actively managed mutual funds to cover the rest of the world. So let's start with the personal mutual funds, most of them by Mauer at around 110,000. My RRSP is also mutual funds at around 470, so I am approaching having a tax problem if I wait until 71 years old to start pulling them. So I will start the RRSP meltdown at 60. My corporate stocks are mostly individual Canadian stocks with some mutual funds thrown in at close to 1.5 million. My dividends for some of my grocery money come from here. Turning to single US stocks, I personally have about 567,000 in US stocks, mostly from when I sold my US investment properties and got US dollars. My corporation has some US stocks too, about 85K worth, although those haven't done quite as well. Wealthsimple has my individual Canadian stocks, some troubled that I have been doubling down on at around 437,000, and my TFSA, which is my geographically diversified 4 ETFs, is at 217,000. Lastly is my Interactive Brokers margin account where I do my option selling. Those are the negative positions. I have 75K of debt on the margin account and about 1.3 million in assets, which I will flash up now so you can take a look.